Well, we're keeping it moving. We got the Lisa song, Moonlit Floor. Which
Ooh. Oh yeah, so we're in a new group alert. We wanted to lead up to Jennie's solo comeback in her new company. So this is going to be a couple random Blackpink tracks. I don't think we needed to. We didn't get a lot of requests in the Blackpink videos because we basically reacted to every single song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have had a lot of updates from the members. So we have Lisa's Moonlit Floor. I also added, people kept talking about Rosé's covers. So I added Rosé's cover of Don't Look Back in Anger.
Ooh. Okay.
And Lisa's New Woman featuring Rosalia. And then finally, Jennie's Mantra, which thankfully Alex has waited patiently to react to.
Guys, I've been dying here. I actually haven't heard Moonlit Floor or Mantra yet.
I've heard
also
part of
haven't heard
Moonlit
either.
Floor. So I know its general vibe, and I've heard Mantra's teaser track or teaser video. So I'm pretty excited for it, not gonna lie.
Okay. I don't even know. I know what to expect with Moonlit Floor because I know it is sort of like a remake sampled song. So I know what to expect that. Mantra, I have nothing going into it. So I've been itching to get into listening to these.
All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. This is Lisa's Moonlit Floor.
Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. I'ma need to hear you say it out loud. 'Cause I love it when my name slips out your mouth. Love it when you ask, caress my body. Right before you lace your kisses on me. Green eye French boy got me dripping. All your skin is always soft. How you kiss is always hit. How you know to sweater. Green eye French boy got me tripping on that accent of your lips. How you tongue do all the tricks. How you know to sweater. Kiss me under the Paris twilight. Kiss me out on the moonlit floor. Kiss me under the Paris twilight. So kiss me, just fit in the whip to the flight to the sky, never down, baby, check my stats. Truth is I wasn't trying to meet nobody, baby, I was there to get my bag. But when I saw you, I was like, I like that. Wasn't trying to break, baby, I fought back. But when I heard you say bonjour, baby, I was like, damn. Green eye French boy got me tripping. How your skin is always soft. How you kiss is always hit. How you know to sweater. Green eye French boy got me tripping on that accent of your lips. How you tongue do all the tricks. How you know to sweater. Kiss me under the Paris twilight. Kiss me out on the moonlit floor. Kiss me under the Paris twilight. So kiss me. All them French boys got me tripping. 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 Kiss me under the Paris twilight. Kiss me out on the moonlit floor. Kiss me under the Paris twilight. So kiss me.
Very short. All right, cool. This was Lisa's Moonlit Floor. If you're hanging out with us, thank you.
All right. I guess I'll go first. I really like this. I think it, in the context of everything she's released lately with Rockstar and New Woman, I think this stands out very much.
Yeah.
It is cool, like funky vibe to it, easy listening. It's a pretty not aggressive compared to the other songs she's released so far. I think that the sampling and like the remake aspect of the original, is it just called Kiss Me? The original?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's
Okay.
by Sixpence None the Richer.
Okay. I think that was done really tastefully. I think it was worked into the song really well, and it was like it wasn't trying to, like it was playing very heavily into the sample. You know what I mean? It was very
Mhm.
clear
Mm.
with the intention of the song. And we were just talking about this, and I know that if you're watching this on YouTube, you probably didn't hear the conversation that we had listening to 17 a little bit ago, but we were talking about rappers being placed in a little bit of a box sometimes in groups.
Yeah.
I
And I
was about
think
to
this
say.
is a perfect example of a rapper or somebody who is intended to be a rapper doing a great job of breaking free of the box that they get put in.
Mm.
Um, so that's something I really like to see from Lisa, and I'm looking forward to seeing it from the other members, kind of breaking out and showcasing that they're not just what YG intended them to the puzzle piece YG wanted them to be in Blackpink. Um, so really cool to hear from Lisa. I think she sounds great. She's a great rapper, but also a fantastic singer. So super well done.
Okay. Therese, you go next.
Um, I only heard this briefly from the various fan cams I was getting from their tour because I believe she performed this somewhere.
She just
Um,
did the Global Citizens Festival,
oh, maybe that's where it
and
Ah.
was
I
from.
think she did a performance of it there, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay, yeah, because I remember seeing her on a stage performing this. And so I already knew kind of that it was a sample. I thought it was interesting that a lot of her fans at this time probably don't know that it's a sample or don't know that
Yeah.
it's kind of a remake. It is. This was released in 1997 originally, so
Yeah.
if if it's been long enough, you might not know. Um, I really like the original song. It's just got a really catchy melody. But I think I actually like Lisa's version more. And maybe it's that she doesn't use as much acoustic guitar.
Oh,
That'll do
Or
it for you.
oh
maybe
boy.
I think it does change the vibe of it. Like the original is very kind of like romantic and
Yeah, I
Lisa's
don't.
Oh
is a
yeah.
lot more party.
Yeah, they're not very one to one
No.
No.
songs.
No, so I actually really like Lisa's version. Definitely gonna add this to my rotation. But
Hmm.
I agree with you guys that it's showcasing a different side of her. Like we haven't really heard a lot of vocal stylings from her. And usually when you see Lisa official performance video, you strap in for some crazy dancing. And that is
Yeah.
not what we got this time. We got a nice stage performance with
Yeah,
a mic
that's a
stand.
good point. That's a good point. It was cool to see her kind of just vibing with a band for a
Yeah.
performance video.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think for me, I actually might be the opposite of both of y'all. I like the original of this song more. I think it's just maybe just because again, I like the acoustic guitar and all that sort of stuff, and I like the original song a lot. Um, but I do like what she did, like taste wise in terms of this song specifically, and the way that she was able to kind of use the sample. I also really appreciate the fact that she changed up that lyric, the first set of lyrics, to make it seem like obviously more akin to what she's writing. So I think that was really cool. I thought the backing band she had for this was also really good. I'd imagine again the studio performance and performing it live. I don't know if she has the same set of people that are doing that, but I thought it was really cool. I also like how the guitar melody is not one for one, but I like how like whoever wrote the guitar for this song specifically did a great job of like still giving that feeling off, even though it's not, one to one as we've all been mentioning. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a very good song. Definitely shows off a different side of Lisa that from what I know her to be, not only in Blackpink but as well as in her solo work now. I definitely liked Rockstar a lot. I thought that was interesting. That one definitely grew on me more as after we listened to it originally. Um, But yeah, overall, I thought this was very good. Like, I'd probably go back and listen to this again. Like, it's nothing, no shade to Lisa at all, but I definitely like. There's something nostalgic about the original version of Kiss Me that I really enjoy still, and I think she did a very tasteful edit on this song as well too. So very cool. And also, I think it's also really just interesting to see like people's perception on something that like is like a little bit reinvented. You know, I think that's always really cool to see like people that are like, oh, I didn't know this song was sampled, and then they go to check out this group. You know, like I think it's just cool to show spotlight to something that like otherwise would just like go away in the distance. You know, so
Yeah, well,
I
sorry, I was just gonna mention that Youthful mentioned in the chat that the original artist
mm,
had seen Lisa's redo of the song and praised it and said that they were welcoming a new generation of fans of that song, and so
sure.
I think
Aw,
that's cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think he
really
definitely
good.
need more of that for sure.
I think it's
It's a
super
really
cool to
good like
embrace it.
yeah, and a good time for a remake for it, I guess, because
Mhm.
a lot of new music listeners don't know it. So
Yeah, brings a new audience, a new awareness. So very cool. If you haven't heard the original, go listen to the original as well. But all right,
or
cool.
just watch any rom com
Or
from
what?
the 90s, 2000s.
that is true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, if you love pop punk, there's a remix version with I think it was Newfound Glory and Haley Williams did a
Mm.
collab of that song. It's so good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend if you're a pop punk fan. Very cool.
Speaking of pop punk fans,
Yeah. We're gonna get into Rose. Don't Look Back at Anger, which is a great Oasis track. So very nice. Goro says Haley Williams mentioned. Yes, absolutely.
Always.
We stand Haley Williams. So all right, let's get into it.
She's got her wired AirPods.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know I might find better place to play? You said that you've never been. All the things that I've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my grave. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, the summertime's in blue. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul signs away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Take me to a place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. Throw it all away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my head. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside.
All right. That was Rose Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis originally. Very cool.
Wow.
Anyone else want to cook?
She really put us in a different world for a second.
Yeah. Agreed.
It felt that way. I think it's partially the vibe that she sets up with these covers, where it's just like it's very intimate, but she also has like a professional camera circling the room, which is kind of funny. But I think she's so good at expressing emotion,
Mm.
and the way that she belts in a very like open way would make me think that she'd run out of air faster. But her lung capacity is so good that she just like drags into it like you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. Ooh. Like she can really hold that note. So I'm super impressed as always. I love her voice. I think I'm just more excited now for her comeback with either Atlantic Records or who's her other distributor
I
people?
I think it will be. I think she's releasing a full album, and I think it will be through Atlantic.
Oh, I'm so
Ooh.
excited.
Wow.
Oh, it's gonna be
Okay. That's
crazy.
big. That's huge. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go next. I think this song definitely, whenever we get into covers, is always interesting, especially if I know the group already and I'm very familiar with Oasis. Um, and this song, I think she did a really great job of like changing my expectations of this song. Like, I think it's so interesting to me because like I'm familiar with the song from like the perspective of the original band, and it's like, oh man, this song is such a good song and has like such a driving emotion to it already. And I was like, okay, Rosé's gonna do it. We obviously listened to her do December by Neck Deep, a couple stream, on our Blackpink stream. But I think this actually I enjoyed more than that one. And I know that song obviously more familiarly, but I think the way that she conveys her emotions in the song is just super, super like clean cut. And I think it makes you just appreciate like her voice that much more so because it's just guitar, it's just her singing obviously. And like it's crazy to me how much of a great kind of tone that she has and the way that it's shaped. And Therese mentioned it about like her breathing tone as well. It's just like something really inherently special about the way that she stylizes her vocals. And you can't help but just kind of be like enwrapped in this song, even if like you may not know it. Like if you just listen to this and you're just scrolling through YouTube and you're like, oh cool, let me check out this cover. Like it's so easy to just go down the rabbit hole and probably just listen to a ton of covers that she's done, or like songs where she's just doing singing, because like your brain is just like, oh man, this is nice, I could keep going and listen to this like some more. So it's so cool. And also, as well as that, as Useful mentioned, there's like no post processing. It's nothing. Like she's not hiding behind anything, and I think that just again shows off that sort of level of talent that she possesses. So yeah, this is a great cover, and obviously she's an extremely talented vocalist. So kudos to her.
Yeah, I think you just throw Rosé in a room with an acoustic guitar, and it's just like a magical winning formula. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for sure.
Like you're just gonna get good results. Rosé plus acoustic guitar, it's just going to sound good. Um, I'm going into it not knowing the original. I don't listen to Oasis, so I've never heard the original. So I don't really have a baseline to compare it to, or really draw lines between her and um, the singer of Oasis. But um, I think as we talked about with her cover of December, and like whatever, I think some other songs we listened to her cover in this session, she's, like you mentioned, does a really good job of kind of, like Therese mentioned, her like breath control, super impressive, especially for just kind of like lounging at a table. Um, everything just seems so effortless for her, which is, I think, goes to show you like the level of talent that she has. Where if it's like that's her performing, kind of just like laying around a table, reading lyrics on her phone, kind of like having a good time. She's with Lauren, who is a friend of hers, and I guess label mate now that she's on Black Label.
Colleague.
Um, so it's like, oh, that's her in this video. Like, imagine her performing in like the studio, or imagine her performing, live. She's also like such a what's the way to describe? She's a very effortless performer, I think is just I guess the summary of what I'm trying to say. I'm really looking forward to seeing what her album is going to sound like, because she is, I think, the only member who is. I know Jisoo is doing more so like acting as of now,
Mm.
and Jennie and Lisa have been releasing some stuff, and we've heard a little bit more from them. We really haven't heard anything from Rosa yet, so I'm so curious to see like what the full length album is going to be, because I think it's really cool to come out with a full length first.
Yeah,
Just like come
for sure.
out the gate swinging, full album. I know that she's been working with people like Western producers and collaborators and stuff. So I'm excited. We're definitely gonna watch it or listen to it here.
Yeah,
if
for sure.
we don't do it as a group, then myself and Brandon at least will hop on a stream and probably listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. He says in before her album is all drum and bass. I would hope not.
I'm sure it would still be good.
I've only heard the Island 2 Signal songs, the collab with Bell Porch that never got released,
Yeah.
etc.
I assume the Island 2 Signal song is not the vibe we're getting from her album, but
Yeah,
who knows? I'm sure we will get some like really fun pop songs.
for sure.
We gotta.
We have
gotta.
to. She's got to. But we're gonna keep it moving here. The next one we have is Lisa, New Woman, featuring Rosalia. So Rosalia.
Have you
excuse
guys
me.
listened to this? Do you know if you have?
I have heard the song. I have not seen the video.
Ah.
I want to say that I've heard and seen the video, but not 100. It says on YouTube. It says that I have watched it and listened to it. Yeah, I know that I have done it. So
Well, if you didn't remember it, you weren't watching right.
okay, well, maybe I didn't watch the video, but I was definitely listening to the song. I do remember the New Woman, like the chorus. So
Yeah.
all right, let's get into it.
Here I go, banging it, wanna crack these walls. Banging it, wanna echo through the halls. Pulling up fresh face, brand new Dia. La Lisa Rosalia. Woke up on you. So I could go to the root of the bloom, yeah. Purple into gold. Pain has come and gone again. Walk through the fire. I rediscover. Hater than I serve, but you better swerve. Dropping number aura. Focus on my mind, taking my time. I'm a new woman. But you better swerve. Dropping number aura. Focus on my mind, taking my time. I'm a new woman. Face, eyes, body go wild. You want this? I'm a new woman. Eyes, I'm all about mine. You want this? I'm a new woman. Por todo lo que soy, yo puedo frontear, no por lo que tenga, siempre me la dan. Y mi energía inmaculada, bajo perfil y tú estás fuera. Yo bajo pa' cantar, no canto pa' vivir, nací pura así. Ni una era se dan flop en mi porvenir. Puta, se la Rosalía, solo sé servir. La noche estrellada, así sea. Hasta la madrugada, que así sea. Purple into gold. Pain has come and gone again. Walk through the yo le meto duro, sale bien seguro. Acelero mi ahora y estoy enfocada, no presiona nada. I'm a new woman. Sale bien seguro, acelero mi ahora y estoy enfocada, no presiona nada. I'm a new woman. Face, eyes, body go wild. You want this? I'm a new woman. I'm all about mine. You want this? I'm a new woman. Give me the alpha. Yeah, give me that bigger the better. Feeding you the bloom, growing out my sleeve. Kiss from a rose, what a meal. Bad like a sucker, gotta make you tougher. Trying to say you suffer, don't blame your mother. Elevator, liberate a new frontier. I'm a new woman.
Ooh. All right. That was Lisa New Woman featuring Rosalia. So shout out.
It's so good.
Damn.
It's so good.
Damn.
I have to talk about it with like my current I guess interpretation of the song, because I had listened to it. It's been out for a couple weeks. I've listened to it a lot. So I guess I'll mention when it first came out and I just heard the audio, I really didn't get the beat change.
Oh, when
Like
it
it
came to
really
Rosalia,
didn't.
yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it wasn't anything to do with Rosalia. It was just the really abrupt beat drop, and then it sort of does. It goes so slow of a tempo switch that you sort of lose the beat at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
and it took me several listens to really like. It grew on me quite a bit, and then I think it does something where it's like the beat switch happens, and you're like, okay, it kind of like it's shocking and it's abrupt and it brings the energy like way down and it's way darker. And then I think the way they transition back into it is so again abrupt that I don't know, it feels like it snaps you right back in. It's really cool. It's grown on me a lot. And I like the way that the Rosalia feature is on here, where it really almost doesn't feel like a feature. It feels like a Lisa and Rosalia song.
Agreed. Yeah.
Especially the way that Rosalia brought back that chorus and had like her own version of the chorus and then had Spanish lyrics. And you know, like changing the lyrics to her language. I think that was really cool. I think that was there was definitely like there was nothing stopping them from just having it like an all English song, but I appreciate I guess the idea or the decision to just let Rosalia do her thing, cook.
Yeah, in Spanish.
Yeah, I think it sounded great. I think she was a fantastic addition to the song. She's a really cool artist that I didn't really give too much attention to until I think what was the festival she did where she played with Blackpink, or it was Coachella maybe?
Was it Coachella?
It might have been a Coachella. I'm not sure. I remember she did a festival, which is actually how she ended up meeting Lisa, and then how this
Ooh.
sort of, I guess, came together. I watched Lisa's interview with Zach Sang, and then I watched some behind the scenes stuff to get a little context because I was into it. So the whole story of them becoming friends is really cool, and then I'm happy that it led to a really fun collab.
Yeah, this has been like my top song of the past month. It's so good. I remember, I think I checked it out on stream, like when we were staying up late for some comeback or something. I feel like I talked about this on camera before. I don't know. It definitely didn't get uploaded. I haven't uploaded anything. But I'll repeat what I said there. This is basically like my bisexual awakening. Something about this music video
Fair.
is so sapphic. It's beautiful.
Is
And
it the
it's
lip
like
ring and the earring
No,
being
I was gonna
it's
say
the
that.
lip ring, the earring, it's the apple dropping between the legs. It's which I don't know if that's like a callback to like early what's it called? Like pageant training. Where you have to hold something between your
Between your
legs while you
legs.
walk. Yeah, it's very like it's one of the most woman power songs without being like a woman power song, you know. Um, and the music video just lives in my mind rent free. I think the video does help a lot with processing the song because yeah, when you're listening it's very abrupt and strange, but they have these beautiful visual transitions. Like when I think it was Lisa and she was drying her hair and then like when she stopped shaking her head it's Rosalia and you're like, "Oh my gosh, new person."
Yeah, it was
And
cool.
yeah, it's so well done and creates that dichotomy of like angel and devil or like white black. It has that sort of it's got a lot of duality in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, music video lives in my mind rent free. I sing this song all the time. It's one of those that kind of snuck up on me. Like I knew that it was a banger song, but I had to keep singing it over and over and over again. And I didn't know that I needed to listen to it over and over and over again. But yeah, I love everything about it. I love and oh, I wanted to point out the credits. Ilya Salmanzadeh, is that how you say it? Max Martin, Lisa, Rosalia, Tove Berman, Tove Lo.
Tove
We
Lo.
got
Oh,
some,
Tove Lo,
yeah,
interesting.
Huh.
we got some really good songwriters on this.
Hmm.
Wow.
Produced by Max Martin and Ilya.
I really
So
like.
yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
no, that's it. Shout out.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, as far as the production goes, there was like one production motif I really liked in this, and it was that like repetitive leading like vocal sample synth
Oh,
sample
the
they were using, like the do 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 do
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool way of like leading the lines that were like leading the vocals that were kind of coming in the back end of those sections. That was
It
very
looks.
fun. It's very addicting.
UFO also said that Tove Lo did some background vocals on the song as well. So big sleuths.
Nice.
I think for me, this one, I'm like 95% sure this was recommended for me to listen to on like one of the Chaos streams when it came out because everybody wanted to know my thoughts on the song apparently. And then inevitably didn't get uploaded. But I think for this song, when I first listened to it, if I can harken back to my comments a month ago, um, I don't know if I initially liked it at first. I think there was something inherently different about Rosalia's like verse part, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know, like this is definitely different, and like wasn't really expecting it. But as I've come to listen to this song more and more, as it's like come up on like playlists or whatever, like it is definitely like drilled a hole into my brain. And it's like Lisa's
Mhm.
like knocking on my brain door, and it's like, you're gonna love this song, you're gonna love this song, you're gonna love this song. And I'm like, Lisa, I don't want to love this. I'm not sure if I'm feeling the song. And they're like, nah, you're gonna love this song. And I feel like I almost tricked my brain into just being like, I love this song. And now that I've listened to it again on stream, I love this song. I think it's so good. It's like, I think the music video obviously helps in that fashion because I haven't seen the music video since the last time I watched it. But like the transition definitely like makes more sense now. I think Rosalia, who I hadn't heard of prior to that, and like I'll have to delve more into her music discography, which I believe I also said that in the video as well. But I will absolutely go listen to her music now. Um, but I think her transition was super cool. And then I also love that she wasn't just like that verse. She like continued on and she had like different parts. And it was like kind of like it felt very like collaborative in that aspect where like they traded off like vocal parts and stuff. And it just seemed like very effortless. And that is like the best word that I could probably describe this song is like it's just got a fluidity to it that I really appreciate. And like the more that I listen to it, the more I'm like, this is a fucking great song, and I will die on that hill. I think this is probably my favorite Lisa song thus far that we've
Same.
listened to in her catalog. I think Money is probably a close second. But this one was so good, and like I didn't think this was going to be up there for me for Lisa songs, but like again, it's just that melody, like the beat switches, like different like earwormy sorts of qualities about the song that is just like really fun, really memorable, and obviously it has stuck with me for like an entire month. So I feel like that in and of itself is very impressive. So shout out
This is
to
like
Lisa.
this is like entering top tracks of this year area.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's iconic.
Yeah, definitely. I think goes on the list.
I feel like Youthful said it best. Music can do that. There are some songs I hear first time that I absolutely hate and end up becoming my favorite songs from that artist. Opinions and tastes change all the time. I would agree. It's so interesting how like you could be in a certain mood at some day and it might not work, and then you listen to it a different day and it just clicks. It's just really special. So very cool.
On the opposite end, She said, for Lisa solo songs, every time is the same for me. It's good, but I don't put it in a playlist. I think that's fair because everyone either really vibes with an artist or doesn't, and it doesn't always matter how good the song is. Like sometimes it's just not
Clicking that
something
day.
something that sticks with you. So nothing wrong with that to us.
Yeah. When he says familiarity definitely makes songs better, IMO.
Yes, this is a good like second reaction song.
Yeah.
For people that aren't sure at first, and then they come back and they're like, "Oh, okay,
Oh
okay,
no,
yeah."
Lisa was cooking
Yeah.
with this one. Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
if you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the
Yeah.
comments if you liked this song on the first listen,
yeah,
or how many listens it took for you to
for
it
it to click. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very curious.
All right.
It's time, Alex,
Time. It's
for
time.
Jenny's mantra. We're
Oh
doing
my
it.
god,
Let's go.
We really hyped it up.
We
you don't know what it's been like the last 4 days.
I don't know.
All right. Well, this is Jenny's latest solo song. This is Mantra. So let's go.
Pretty. Just offering no more. Give it that long. Just
Oh my God.
Pretty.
That's an homage to Rush Hour, my favorite movie.
This that flaunt, you just touched down an outlet. Pretty girls don't do drama unless we wanna. It'll be depending on the day. Pretty girls picking a defender. No, I'm a defender. Never let it catch no string. This that pretty girl mantra. She's that stun. I make you wanna swing both ways. Mix me with the drama. Check you like commas. My clothes are pajamas. Straight from the cold plunge. Daytime better using my iron. Quick switch at a fit for the night. Swerving through the lane, we'll be 20 minutes late. Cause we have to do it in our drive-by. Not that deep, I'm not that drunk. Sometimes girls just gotta have fun. Throw it back, all that ass. Me and my sis, we're too attached. Not that deep, but not that dumb. Look at them bodies on the run. Inside glowing like the sun. You're gonna feel this every day. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched down an outlet. Pretty girls don't do drama unless we wanna. It'll be depending on the day. Pretty girls picking a defender. No, I'm a defender. Never let it catch no string. This that pretty girl mantra, she's that stun. I make you wanna swing both ways. Whoa, what it feel like to be off on the grid like all night. Oh, and I feel like we ain't even trying to talk no one. Swerve off for the creeps, no weird vibes. We ain't never let it ruin our good time. Ain't nobody gonna dim our good light. This them words we're living by. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched on an alley. Pretty girls don't do drama unless we wanna.
Descending melody. Nice.
Pretty girls picking a defender. No, I'm a defender. Never let it catch us straight. This that pretty girl mantra, she's that stun. I make you wanna swing both ways. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched on an alley. Pretty girls don't do drama, no drama. We already got a full day. Pretty girls that you gon' remember, know that you can never, nothing ever trigger me. This that pretty girl mantra, she's that stun. Not air, know that she is me. Pretty.
Huh.
Well, that was abrupt.
All right. Well, this was Jenny's
Mm.
mantra.
Quick.
You're hanging out with us. Also, I want to say they probably blew the budget on all of those cars because those
Oh my
cars
God,
are
yeah.
super expensive. She literally had in the one scene, it's the white Lamborghini. I'm pretty sure it's a Lamborghini Countach, which is like super expensive. So
Ooh, car.
yeah, you didn't think I knew car knowledge, huh? I'm
Ooh.
yeah.
Mm.
I know it.
Brandon lore.
Brandon Lore. Yeah.
Damn. All right, I guess I'll talk about it. My first time hearing it, so I'm a little scatterbrained right now.
Sure.
To be
Understood.
honest, I probably could give a lot better discussion on this after a couple more listens, but um off rip first listen, I like it. I was not expecting Jennie to go so pop. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was maybe expecting something maybe a little closer to solo, something a little more hip hop inspired.
Okay.
I wasn't I don't know the genre to describe this. It just sounds like a pop song with like a lot of like 90s early 2000s influence and samples and like instrumentation in it. I think she did have like the perfect amount of like little rap mixed in with just kind of being an anthemic. You know, I mean, you can read the lyrics to see what the song is about, right? Like, I don't need to
Yeah,
break it. I don't think I need to break the song down for
It's that
you.
pretty girl mantra.
Yeah, and I saw people in chat talking about it. You know, if you didn't swing both ways before, now you do. Um, no, I think this is really cool. I need some more listens really to give it like a thoughtful conversation about it. I really do enjoy it. I think the music video was insanely budgeted. It's very very nice. The outfits were crazy. Lot of money spent. Everything. The dancing was really cool. There's
Yeah.
a lot of booty shaking from Miss Jennie Kim here.
Oh yeah.
This is really cool. I know that she has more music coming as well, so I'll say the same thing that I said kind of regarding Rose earlier is I'm very curious. Well, actually, I don't think I said it about Rose. Rose and Lisa and Jennie. I'll kind of talk about them all sort of similarly with this. Is this just makes me really curious to see what their like big release is going to be, like an album or like a lead single, because I know that with all three of them we're gearing up for a big release. We're not really like at that full drop yet. So yeah, this just makes me more curious to see like what an album cycle or like what a release cycle from Jennie is gonna look like, because this is really fun and a lot lighter than I thought it would be. It's cool. I don't really have much else to say about it at the moment.
For me, I don't know. I think I would like to give this more of a listen. I think at first I know UFO was making comments about my face. I normally just am trying to I think my face goes that way because I'm trying to process things and like pick out different
Why your face
elements
look
in the
like
song.
that?
Why my face look like that?
Why your face look like that?
Face looks like that for boot up. No, I think it's very interesting. There's definitely like a lot of production that I felt was pretty interesting in terms of like stylization, like that, like almost like it almost feels like a ringtone, like that kind of panning that they
Oh,
had.
you're
Like
right.
it's got like a weird kind of like ringtone feel to it, and like I'm always like trying to point out like different elements in the song and like figure out like, okay, this sounds familiar. What am I going to try to not associate it with, but what am I going to kind of ground it towards? And like that was the first thing that I thought of, and like just to, I guess, give some context, was like the last song that I listened to from Jennie. My girlfriend and I were like driving around in the Zico like Jennie collab came up spot, and
Oh,
I was just
good.
like, that is such a banger song, and I love that song, and I'll still love that song. But this juxtaposed with this song is like totally different, and I think with that song, I was like, I knew right away that song hits. It's got it's such a good song. And I feel like with this one is going to like kind of grow on me more, where like I think there are definitely elements where like there are high levels of like just catchiness to the song that I think is really fun and interesting. But there's definitely like other elements of the song that I'm like, like I gotta figure out like where this sits in my head. I think the song doesn't give you enough time to like marinate on it because it is like
Mhm.
an under
I,
like just
yeah,
above 2 minute song. And it's like once I was like through processing the song, I was like, wait, it's over already? Like there's so much I'm like, there's so much more of this song that I was hoping to kind of get out of it. And in that aspect, I feel a little disappointed because I was hoping for there to be like a little bit more of an extension to the song. Um, but in terms of this release, I probably am like I feel like this is probably gonna be a sleeper song to me. Like this is one that's gonna like very similarly to like New Women by Lisa. Like it might just kind of like keep moving up the notches more and more as I listen to it, and like I don't know if it will maybe reach the same peaks that I feel like the Lisa song has hit for me, but I'm gonna just put the positive energy towards it. Maybe it might make it up there more. But yeah, I think this was very interesting in terms of production. I think I didn't really have enough time to think about it, and by the time I had thought about it, the song was over with. So that's my only like critique, I guess, per se about the song.
yeah. The song
Mm.
that comes in at 2 minutes 16 seconds.
Oh,
So
Yeah, it's
I
so short.
definitely it felt short. It's hard to I guess. hmm, I think it could have used a bridge.
for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Um,
Could
that
have
probably
used a
would have.
lot of things.
Yeah, I could have used a bridge. I think one of the choruses didn't have a pre-chorus. Um, but I mean, at that point, it's intentional, right? It's not like they, you know,
Left it out.
right? It's not like it was just left out. I think it. I'm assuming, and I guess I'm doing a lot of assuming here, that this is meant to just be like a short and sweet kind of empowerment, kind of
Hold
hype
you
up,
over.
maybe get you started on the Jenny release song.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Um, because I think that we've heard like other music from Jenny that didn't feel like it was, it wasn't 2 minutes long or it wasn't cut short. Like we've heard the extended version of Solo. We've heard like there's no shortage of, you know what I mean? There's no shortage of lyrics or shortage of rap parts or ability for her to do a full song. I think that it being short is obviously intentional. So if it's not meant to be there, it's not meant to be there, I
Hmm.
suppose.
Fair
But
enough.
I would have enjoyed an extra 30 seconds.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Therese?
Um, I didn't spoil myself on this track, but I did check out some of the reactions on like Twitter and Discord, and I'm sure like
Hmm.
my community and my algorithm is a bit more skewed in the Blackpink skeptic realm because they've been in YG for so long. But I'm curious if Blinks have any qualms with this, or are they happy and fed? We need to feed the Blinks,
That's true.
so hopefully everyone's good. Um, I liked the chorus well enough. I think it actually could have done with more Jennie mixed in the front because it did kind of feel like she was pushed back into the track a bit, which
I agree. Yeah.
left a lot of room for like the rhythm and the beat, and I really liked that. But I was excited to hear Jennie. I want more Jennie. Um, but I like it. I like it decent enough. It did feel rushed. It kind of felt more like a teaser to what Jennie was about to release rather than what Jennie was releasing.
Hmm.
So I'm curious if she is going to add more to this relatively soon. But I'll hold on to my hold on to my horses because I know I know their release schedule previously has been very drawn out.
I did see
Um,
that this is her first release after signing with Columbia for her Western releases in
Ooh.
oh,
partnership with Ada Talier, her company.
okay,
Huh.
okay. That makes
Interesting.
me hopeful. Yeah.
Columbia's
Um,
big too.
yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah.
I think it's iconic in its own way, but uh, it's just a little rushed. Like you don't have to put all of the verse in one bar. That's kind of what it felt like. There was a lot of words happening all at once. Like it, I would be concerned to hear her perform this live because it's so much rapping. Like there's hardly any room for air. I know she could do it, but it would be impressive to hear it all in one go.
It looks like she said there an album is coming soon. Promotion for Mantra last few days. Okay, very nice. All
And
right,
promotion
I'm excited.
Okay, cool.
very cool, very cool. All right, well, that's the end of our playlist. So I don't.
That's it.
That's
It
it.
was fun and easy.
Yeah, we
Nice
did it.
little catch up.
Nice little catch up, little quickie. So
There were a ton of other like big releases today. We have never done a deep dive into CM Blue, but they came back and that's a huge deal.
mm,
And who else? Who else was
There's
around?
a handful of things
XG.
that came out recently that we are hopefully going to get into a stream soon. It's XG. We wanted to check out the release
Yeah.
of Dragon Pony's debut.
Yes.
There was
Oh,
a Yenna
Itzy.
song, a very good Yenna song that I still have not listened to.
Oh, really? Oh,
No,
damn.
I've
I'm
been
sorry.
waiting.
I've been waiting.
So
So
that
sorry.
we will get to eventually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll
we
stream for Happy. They did announce Jin's post-military comeback album.
Oh,
at the
nice.
Oh
end
yeah,
for
I wanted to
mid-November.
Super
check
Tuna.
out the new Super Tuna.
Yeah. New Super Tuna. Unhi, we did check. Alex and I did check out the new Billy track. I love it.
Me
I'm
too.
stoked.
Cool.
I
I'm so
actually
fucking
checked it out
pumped.
with you guys. I didn't say anything, I don't think, but
I did. We did see you in chat.
I
yeah.
watched it with you. Oh, okay, good. But I would be totally down for a CM Blue deep dive if it. It is kind of like a weird spot because I know one of the members is really, really problematic.
Oh.
So if you guys don't want us to check him out, I understand. I just really like bands.
Kiss of Life new album tomorrow. Oh shit, let's go. J Park
Yeah, I
song with
saw
Chung Ha. Nice.
Billy's coming back with IU.
Yeah, we
And
were so
Espa?
pumped about that. Yeah.
Crazy.
Pumped about what?
Well, we talked about the IU thing in the Billy song.
Why were you bummed?
No, I wasn't bummed. I was pumped.
Oh, I thought you said bummed.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
too.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I said pumped. Yeah, sorry. I was pumped. I love IU. I
Yeah,
cried
yeah,
to IU, so I feel like I have
was like, "What-
I have
what-
an emotional
on?"
bond with IU now. I
Man.
did check out the one solo song my girlfriend accidentally put on the new Espa Karina solo song.
Oh
Good.
yeah, I've checked that out.
Good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I haven't
I've
heard
checked out
that.
a lot of the new releases.
Very good.
I haven't heard the XG song, and I'm seeing
Yeah,
them
I'm
in
mad.
4
Oh, I checked
days.
that
Yeah,
one out.
I need to listen to that song. But I will wait
So-
for you. I will wait for everyone.
I listened to all of it. Everything except
I'm
Jennie.
gonna be listening to the XG song because
Damn it.
I'm not
All
going
right.
to the
Well,
concert
I'm
you
not
without
gonna
can't
listen
wait.
to it. I'm not gonna listen to it. So I have resilience, guys. I'm gonna wait. All right. It looks like Purple Kiss. Yeah, I did see that Unhi. I'm very excited. Love Purple Kiss.
Islet.
I did. Yeah, there's a lot of
Next
good
week?
comebacks.
Let's
They're
do
really.
it.
I
And-
remember this time last year we said there was we were
There's so
like they're
many.
pumping it out for awards
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, award season qualifiers.
It's coming. Yeah.
And J-Hope is coming back on
Oh!
Wednesday.
Let's go. Let's go. I did see.
Damn.
I got recommended for whatever reason. Soren showed up on my Instagram feed, and
Yes!
she's
Soren's coming out
She
with his
is
mini.
all over shorts, man.
Yeah. She's
Thank
been blowing up
God.
on the shorts. So kudos to whoever's doing her marketing because they're doing a damn fucking fine job. So
This is
awesome.
a good time. Because
Yeah.
I feel like the beginning half of this year was a lot of like Western artists that I was really into and really digging. And now we're like finally getting the stragglers of K-pop to release before the end of the year. It's like need it all. I need it all.
CLC deep dive is inevitable.
Didn't you guys do
We
that?
already did it.
We did CLC, yeah.
Youthful, were you there?
I was like, yeah. I was like, maybe this was pre-youthful. Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. We forget a lot too. So, all right. Well, cool. Thanks for hanging out. If you missed out or you are unaware, two things. One, we have a Discord. Come hang out. That's where we chat about most things. So it would be really cool if you come hang out. We're nice people, we swear. So come do that. Also, if you're new, we're covering part 2 of Jesse on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Twitch.
Yeah,
So
that's
come
gonna
hang
be
out.
fun. Show up for it Wednesday. 2
Yeah.
days, same time, 2 days from now.
Be very stoked. And also, I know that I talked about this with chat on my Pokemon stream. Thanks for hanging out for that. I think we do plan on doing, if time allows, we would love to do like a community game night type thing, like a Jackbox type thing. So if you want to come join us on Discord, it might just be a Discord only thing. So come hang out, come get to know us a little bit better. Maybe we'll do that, and that'll be fun. So be very sick. Also, for those who have missed out on Pokemon streams, I'm literally making a supercut of all the bad songs that I've listened to. So that will be supercut into a large video, and then I will also probably upload a lot of the episodes to either a drive or possibly the Patreon. So keep your eyes peeled. I have like a ton of videos to put through. So that's it. I don't know if we have anything else we would like to discuss or talk. Oh, also, as well as that, if you have any guests that you would like us to have on, because I know Alex is going to be taking his time disappearing for a little bit until January.
And that
He's
could
not
just be,
leaving
like-
forever.
That could just be like either if you have other reaction channels you watch,
Yeah.
or like, I don't know. We're trying to get some collabs going
Yeah.
if people are down. But we also have Sierra from With Sales Ahead.
Yeah, shout out.
She's on board for our next Monday stream. So
Woo! Let's go.
whatever that ends up being.
Yeah. So yeah, go check out Sierra's band. She's awesome. So
Mm-hmm.
she came on for our Billy episode. So if you missed out, go check that out. But yeah, that's our plan. Other than that, I don't think there's much else. So appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you all on Wednesday. So very nice. Have a good night, y'all.
All right. Thanks. Bye, everyone.